Anna sat by her window, watching the world go by. She felt a little bit lonely. The other kids were playing, but she just wanted a friend. Then she saw a pair of green eyes looking up at her from the garden below. It was a small, scruffy cat. Anna went to the kitchen and found a small bowl. She filled it with a little milk and a few pieces of leftover chicken. She carefully opened the back door and set the bowl down on the porch. The cat watched her from a distance, its tail twitching. The next day, the cat was back. Anna left more food, and the day after that too. Soon, the cat started to wait for her. It would rub against her legs and purr a little purr that sounded like a whisper. Anna decided to call him Whisper. Whisper was no longer a stray. He was her best friend. They would play with a ball of yarn, chase sunbeams across the floor, and curl up together on the softest chair. Anna wasn't lonely anymore. She had Whisper. One afternoon, Anna wanted to show Whisper her favorite spot, a little clearing just at the edge of the woods. They walked together, side by side. The sun began to dip low, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. Anna was so busy looking at a beautiful butterfly that she didn't notice how far she had wandered. The sun had set, and the trees looked like big, dark shadows. The path was gone. Anna's heart began to beat fast. She was lost. But Whisper was not afraid. He knew these woods. He nudged her hand with his head and then started to walk. He looked back at her as if to say, "Follow me." Anna trusted him completely. Whisper was a brave guide. He led her around thorny bushes and over fallen logs. He was a small shadow in the darkness, and Anna followed him, step by careful step. After what felt like forever, Whisper stopped. He let out a little meow. Anna looked up and saw a familiar sight, the lights of her house, shining like little stars through the trees. They were safe. Back inside, Anna hugged Whisper tight. She had given him food and a home, but he had given her something even more important. He had protected her and brought her back when she was lost. A few weeks later, a big storm came. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. Whisper was scared. He huddled under a blanket, his ears flattened. Anna sat with him, stroking his fur and whispering, "It's okay, Whisper. I'm here. You're safe." She had given him food and a home, and he had protected her. Now she had protected him. Anna understood that friendship was a two-way gift, a promise to care for and protect each other, no matter what. One sunny morning, a moving truck pulled up to the house next door. A boy with a shy smile and a bright blue shirt stepped out. He looked a little bit lost, just like Anna used to feel. The boy, whose name was Leo, spent the next few days helping his family unpack. He would often stop and watch Anna and Whisper playing in the yard. He had a small smile on his face, but he never came closer. Anna was so busy chasing Whisper's tail with a feather on a string that she didn't even notice Leo. She was happy, and her world felt full. She didn't realize that someone else was still looking for a friend. But Whisper noticed. He stopped chasing the feather and sat down, looking at Leo. He let out a soft meow, then another, as if he were trying to tell Anna something important. Anna followed Whisper's gaze. She saw Leo, and her heart gave a little tug. She remembered what it felt like to be on the outside, looking in. Whisper had taught her so much about friendship. She stood up and walked to the fence, with Whisper trotting right beside her. "Hi," she said, her voice a little shy. "Do you want to play?" Leo's face lit up. "Yes," he said, and just like that, a new friendship began. They spent the rest of the afternoon playing, with Whisper acting as their furry, purring referee. They decided to build a fort together. Anna was the architect, Leo was the builder, and Whisper was the official supervisor, making sure every blanket and pillow was in the perfect spot. The fort was a masterpiece. It had secret doors and cozy corners. They sat inside, sharing stories and giggling. Anna wasn't just friends with Whisper anymore. She had a human friend too. Anna looked at Whisper, who was curled up on a pillow, fast asleep. She had given him a home, and he had protected her. He had also shown her how to open her heart to new friends. The world was no longer a lonely place. It was a place full of friends, both big and small, furry and not. And it all started with a simple act of kindness. Anna knew that friendship was a two-way gift. It was about caring for each other, protecting each other, and helping each other grow so that your heart could make room for even more love.